Greetings, boyfriends and ghoul friends. It's the month of October. Almost the month of October. And it's time to reveal what my candle burning schedule will be for the month of October. Scary. Anyway, yeah, it's that time where I find out really. I'm not really doing the choosing right now, but I find out what I will be burning candle-wise in the month of October. I've been making the Pretty Random app. I have an inventory of my candles, and I've been making the Pretty Random app select by itself what candles I will be burning. I have a separate inventory right now of autumn candles and candles that are, I guess, technically holiday season candles, but they would still be appropriate in the autumn, like they would still work in autumn. And those will be, that's the inventory that I will be letting the Pretty Random app select my candles for the month. But first, I should say, there were 2 candles for the September schedule that I did not get to. That it just took me a long time to burn these candles I have. They're big ones. And there's the last 2 that I just didn't get to. And as fate would have it, they are definitely candles that will carry over into October beautifully. So let me show you, before I do the selections for next month, the 2 candles that we will be starting off the month with, holdovers from this month. And the first one has a lid that doesn't belong on it, but that's okay. How did that one get there? It's a Bath & Body Works that I drew from last month from a thrift store. 99 cents for Holiday Wish. A recent incarnation of it. This, I believe, comes back every year. And really nice scent. I mean, technically speaking, of course, Holiday Wish would be Christmas season, but this is one of those candles on the dual autumn holiday inventory that could really go either way based on the smell. This one is where is it? Here we go. Golden apples, deep green pine notes, and glimmering amber. And it's just really a nice, get those cool apples in there. You get that amber, you get that, I don't know about pine. I don't know, but this definitely to me can pass off as an autumn scent as well, with all that lovely apple goodness going on. So we'll start off the month with that one, and with this one that's left over from September, another Bath & Body Works candle, Pumpkin Clove. I love this one. Disappointingly didn't get to it this month, but that's just the way the cookie crumbled. This one, beautiful darker orange wax 3-wick candle. 14.5 ounce. This one reads clove buds, ground cinnamon, pinch of nutmeg, French pumpkin, fresh pumpkin. Yeah, this is such a good smell. And I think this one's going to be pretty strong too. It is. You get that spiciness, a lot of spice in this one. And then a little underlaying of pumpkin. This is good. Can't wait to burn this one. Okay, so I'm going to draw 4. I don't know if I'll get to all of them because I did 6 for this past month and I didn't get to them all, but I'm gonna draw 4 from my autumn candle inventory. So the Pretty Random app will, which I wish I could show you, but it's on the phone and I do my filming on the phone. So I have to stop the camera, use the app, and that's just how it is. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stop the video. I'm going to use the Pretty Random app to determine my 4 more additional candles for October. And I will come back and I will reveal the fateful outcome. What has been revealed? What is the fate of my candle burning schedule in October? Well, we had Holiday Wish left over. We had pumpkin clove left over. We'll be using these. I drew out 4. What 4 did I draw? Interesting combination. Some of it I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna combine this, work these out, but remember that I can also use, I have a million melts and all sorts of different scents. So I can use melts and little tiny and little tiny candles to sort of mesh and blend things together. So first up I have very loud music. Okay, first up I have this Village Candle limited edition in a beautiful sort of, whatever you call that color, sort of purple, apothecary type jar. The scent is Cozy Spice. Doesn't have any notes on it, but man, this is a 2-wick with sort of a yellowish or gold sort of wax. 21.25 ounces. This is a very intense smelling candle. I have to tell you, this one smells kind of like how pumpkin clove is very intense. This one also smells intense and like it's going to be quite strong, which is exciting because I love strong candles. And it's just that sort of traditional spice. A lot of cinnamon in this, a lot of cinnamon, predominantly cinnamon. Yeah, it's like just having one of those nice warm drinks on a cold night that's got a crap load of cinnamon in it. This should be good. Now the other 3, as fate would have it, that I drew out are Bath & Body Works candles. 3 of them. And first we have one that I've had for a couple of years, I think, in back stock now. Pumpkin carving. Pumpkin cupcake. This smells nice, although not particularly pumpkin-y. The scent notes are whipped buttercream, Madagascar vanilla, pumpkin spice, freshly baked cupcake. That's what I get, really. Buttercream, vanilla cupcake. Perhaps a light sprinkling of spices, but pretty light. But pumpkin, I don't know that I get at all, but the spices, pumpkin spice, very, very light. Yeah, so I look forward to burning this one. And then the other 2 that I drew are actually new ones, as fate would have it, that I got this year. So I was kind of excited to draw those. I got 3 candles, but 2 of them I drew, or I didn't draw, a Pretty Random app drew. And I got them not only because I love the scents, but because I love the packaging this year on them, like to the moon and back. And the first one of these 2, with the lovely spider lid, is pumpkin carving in this beautiful, beautiful packaging. It's going to be beautiful when it burns, don't you think? With this gold and orange. it is not as strong as like pumpkin clove. The pumpkin clove, very strong. This one not as strong. And it's a fairly similar scent, although not as spicy as the pumpkin clove. Freshly carved pumpkin, spiced pumpkin seeds, smooth brown sugar, natural essential oils. White wax, 3 wick, 14.5 ounces. Yeah, pumpkin and a little bit of the pumpkin spice. It is spicy, but like it's not as intense spicy as this. It's not as strong or intense as this. So this might be, no, I don't think this will be light, but it's not going to be like headache inducing. Haunted pumpkin carving. I just call them all the same thing, right? Like ghoulish haunted pumpkin thing. Autumn leaf candle thing. Beautiful. And the other one also, Bath and Body Works, same thing, 14.5 ounce spider web lid on it. Haunted Nights. Love the packaging again. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gonna be so creepy and cool when it's burning. Yeah, this was kind of an unusual scent though, I will say. Haunted Nights, Scary Clary Sage, Moonlit Mahogany, Vanishing Verbena with natural essential oils. Yeah, sage. Verbena, I don't know, like Moonlit Mahogany. To me, it's like sage, but it's a little bit cologne-y, really. Sort of like, almost if you did like a sage mahogany, right? Like they're doing mahogany everything now. It's kind of like if they did mahogany sage to me, this. I like it. It's fairly strong, cologne-y. Again, tricky one. The ones I drew, I mean, some of them are obviously like, what combination am I going to put them in? Because I generally burn one in the main room and one in the bathroom, and I might switch them around or whatever, and one will finish before another, so I'll start another one. And then, like I said, I have a lot of melts in different scents, lots of pumpkin ones and lots of fall ones and whatever that I can sort of intermingle with these things to make things work if they're kind of opposing one another. But I do like to think now about how I would group them together, like what would make sense. And I was trying to think before I started this briefly, and I was like, ran into a brick wall with a couple of them. Like maybe it's obvious to say pumpkin clove and pumpkin carving could go together. That's pretty obvious, those two. But then it gets a little trickier. Like, I don't know, maybe the Holiday Wish, which is like an apple spicy sort of based scent, maybe with the Haunted Nights, which is the like mahogany sage. I think that would work, but I definitely need blender scents in there somewhere, something else. I have to think about that. And then I think maybe these two would go well together. Cozy Spice, which is very cinnamony and spicy, and the Pumpkin Cupcake, which doesn't really have pumpkin in it, but it's very heavily buttercream and bakery, and a little bit of spice. So these might actually pair up nicely. I think that's what I'll do, but we'll see. Anyway, those are the candles I drew. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. YouTube loves the thumbs up algorithms. Not that I really care how many people watch. I mean, honestly, I'm like, I don't care if like 4 or 5 people watch that are like it and are involved. That's cool. So I don't care if it's 4 or 5 or 500. But anyway, YouTube loves it. So give it a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. If you have had any of these candles or have any observations or thoughts about them. I love this song, Dark Shadows. Let me know in the comments below. My radio station also will be linked down below if you care to check that out. Have a wonderful month of October, but I will be seeing you soon in the next video. I need to do my empties. That's coming up in a few days, and I got a bunch of other stuff coming too, so I'll talk to you next time. Be careful. Be very, very careful.